We got us a Walking Liberty Ender. My first find since I come over to bottom feed with Scott. Looks like we got us a big old dandy button. Let's see what we have. Oh yeah. Got us a Benji. Thinking we got some silver here. Oh no, it's not. We have us a Walker. We got us a cat bust. I can't make out a year or anything yet. That is awesome. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Rick from Hunting Southwest Ohio, and we're back again for another episode number 12 of the Nickel Hunt and Fill series. Got our albums here in front of us. Got a box of nickels fresh from the bank. We have our Buffalo Nickel album, just in case we find any. We have added 10 to this album, so that's been fun to find those and add them. And we got our Jefferson Nickel albums. I think we're currently at 163 of 195 spots filled in these albums. I'm not going to get into them now. If you have been following along, you know where we're at. If not, I will have a link up above if you'd like to get caught up. So we're going to go ahead and get these albums pushed aside, get this box broke open. We're looking obviously for Silver War nickels, V nickels, Buffalo nickels, airs, varieties, proofs, or anything else cool we can find. So appreciate you coming along. I will see you on the first find. All right, bring you back in pretty quick here. Roll number 1. And almost right dead center. Right here. That's the color I think I'm looking for. I believe this is going to be a war nickel. And it is. We have a 1945 out of Philly. Not sure if we need that one for the album, but we definitely need more silver for the jar. All right, get into the rest of this album and see what else we can find. Roll 3, first 50s nickel of the box. We have a 1958 out of Denver. Roll 4, and yet another 1958 out of Denver. Second 50s nickel of the box. Roll 9. And we have our second 40s nickel. It is a 1941 out of Philly. Roll 10. And a 1941. And right behind it, we have a 1955. A 1941. The 41 will be out of Philly. Third 40s nickel. And our third 50s nickel will be a 1955, and it will be a Denver again as well, but we'll take it. Third 50s nickel of the hunt. Roll 24, and 50s nickel number 6. It is another 1958 out of Denver. Same roll. 50s nickel number 7, and this one will be a 1953 out of Philly. Roll 26. And I think right here, hopefully we're going to have another war nickel. It's definitely the right color. And we will. 1943 out of Philly. Pretty beat up, but let's check that for the double I. And I'm not seeing that. Check for the 3/2. And I am not seeing that. All right. No error, but happy to have war nickel number 2 of the hunt. That is awesome. All right. Let's see what else we got in this roll. Roll 27. And 40s nickel number 6 of the hunt. It is a 1948. A 48S is a semi-key. And we have, I think that is an S. What do we have? It is 48S semi-key date nickel in the box. And I want to say we may need that for the album. That's awesome. Happy to have that. See you on the next find. Roll 36. And I just opened this roll up and pushed it down. And I think right there, we're going to have us a buffalo. Yes, sir. It has been a while. Can't make out much there. Take a look at this underneath the scope here and see if we can make anything out. Well, that one is pretty tough. I don't see anything there. Flip the back over. We do have a demet mark. Give me a minute, take a closer look at this. I'll be right back. All right, bring you back in, and I'm thinking what we have here. I'm going to go ahead. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to nicodate this, but I think this is going to be a 1913D Type 1 with the raised mound. You can see that it comes across here, the 5 senses on it. You do not see that distinct line across the top like you do on the Type 2s. So, I'm pretty sure down here we definitely have a demet mark. I can see that. Unfortunately, on the front, I am not seeing a date at all. So, unfortunately, just to confirm it, I'm going to nicodate it. Kind of confirm what it is, and we'll see what we have. Be back in a minute. Alright, I did get it nickodated. Hopefully you can see it. I can't see it very well under the scope, but definitely have us a 1913D. You can see the D under the scope. And this will be a raised mound Type 1. I'm pretty sure that will add to the album for our buffaloes. Happy to have that, along with a couple silvers. And we still got 14 rolls to go. See you on the next find. Same roll as that buffalo nickel. And we have 40s nickel, number 7. It'll be a 1941 out of Philly. Roll 40. And we have 50s nickel, number 8. It'll be a 1957 out of Denver. Roll 43. And 50s nickel, number 9, 1958, out of Denver. Roll 47. And I just seen this peeking out back here. Wow, she is pretty nice. 1966, Philly. That may be an upgrader. Set that aside, see what else we can find. Same roll, and we have 50s nickel number 10. We have a 1956 out of Philly. Alright, we have all 50 rolls of that box hunted. It was a good one, really. So we had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the 40s. I did pick up another 58 out of Denver. I believe that puts us at 11. Plus, we had the buffalo nickel with the 2 silvers. Got a few nice coins up here that could be upgraders. May add to the album. So, I'm going to say with this 19, 20 finds we have, I'm pretty happy with it. We'd have had a few less. I probably would have got into another box. But, this was a good one. I am very, very happy with it. Alright, let's get some albums out. Break into album number 1, see what we can add. Be back in a few. Alright, we are back with album number 1. And this is our 1938 through 1961D. And the good news is we have 2 editions. We have that 1948S we'll be adding at 11.3 million. And that 1945P silver we do not have yet, so we'll be adding that. No upgraders, but 2 editions. We'll take it. See you on the next one. Alright, we are back with album number 2, which is our 1962 through 1995, I'm sorry. And we're going to have 3 upgrades, no additions, but we are only missing 2 nickels in this album. We're going to upgrade a 1964. Definitely more luster, less scratches on the obverse, and better hair detail. We'll take that. We're also going to have the same exact thing with this 1969S as the last one. Very nice on luster, a lot less scratches, and definitely more hair detail. And this one is just slightly better. The 76D, definitely more luster, and definitely some more hair detail. So we're going to swap those three out, and we'll get into album 3. Alright, album number 3 is our 1996 to present, and unfortunately no additions and no upgrades in this one. We're only missing 4 for this album, so we'll continue to look for those, and I'll be right back with the Buffalo album. Alright, we're back with our Buffalo album. We currently have 10 spots filled, I believe, in this album. Yes, it is 10 spots, which is awesome. And here's the nickel that we found in this hunt, which is that 1913D Type 1. And there it is, 5.3 million minted. We're going to add nickel number 11 to the album, which is awesome. So, a little bit closer on this one too. Excited to add another one, and excited for the next box, hoping we can add some more. Alright, I'm going to put this one away. I'll be right back with our total. Alright, so I am back, and our progress now, we have 11 in the Buffalo book. Got a ways to go in there, but we have been making some progress. That was our first one this hunt we've had in probably 3 boxes. And our 3 Jefferson nickel albums were now at 165, 195 spots full, with 30 spots to go. Excited for that. So, also got our 2 silvers. I did get one out to add to the jar to take the place of the one we put in the album. So, 2 more silvers to add to the 2022 jar. That's awesome. Thanks for coming along. Please give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you on the next hunt.
I can see the sweet sun pouring down